So today I'm going to be doing a collective haul. This is just like stuff that I bought over the past like couple months, like especially like around the holidays, because when I go like buy other people's stuff, you know, you gotta get yourself some stuff too. So I kind of got myself some Christmas presents and stuff. So basically I'm just gonna get on the haul. Everything is in this box, and I'm gonna start with the stuff that I got from E.L.F. Cause my order came in the mail today and I was like too excited. I just had to like film a haul. So yeah. And I'm going to start with, I'm just gonna pull random stuff out of this box, but I'm gonna start with the brushes that I got. The first brush that I got is the Eyebrow Duo brush. And it just has a angled brush and a spoolie. And I'm gonna take it out of the packaging. I just received this stuff like within a few hours ago. But yeah, here's what that looks like. It's got a spoolie and a little angled brush. And I'm hoping that this works really well, and I'm having a feeling that it will work pretty well. So I'm excited about this brush. And that's one of the new brushes they came out with, and that's from the Studio Collection, so that was $3. And then I got two of the new brushes that are a little bit higher price than the studio brushes, and these were $6 a piece, and one of them is a Selfie Ready blurring brush for foundation, and it came packaged with one of these on it, which sometimes I just keep those for just to reshape the brush after when I wash it. But this is what that one looks like. It's just domed at the top and a little bit rounded. This is the Selfie Ready blurring brush. It's rounded at the top, and it's just, and it doesn't feel heavy or anything. It feels, but it's very soft. And then the other brush that I got from E.L.F. is the Ultimate Blending Brush. And it's similar, to me it looks a lot similar in shape to the Real Techniques buffing brush, and this is really dirty, and this is old, and it's starting to fall apart. I've had this since 2011, and it's starting to fall apart, and I probably need to get a new one, but it's been lasting pretty well. That's like 5 years. But yes, and then this is what that one looks like. Very similar to the buffing brush. It's a little more dense than the buffing brush, but it still seems very nice. I wish that they put the names on these, but these were $6 a piece, this and that Selfie Ready brush. I got a couple brow things. The first thing that I got, which this is just a staple. I've bought this for so long, which I haven't bought it recently, but I used to repurchase this like once a month, like always, because I'd run out of it after about a month or so. It used to be $1, but they've raised the prices on this E.L.F. stuff, and now this was $2, but it's the Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. And I'm sure everyone's seen this. It's just the clear mascara stuff, and it holds your brows in place all day. I love this, but I won't be opening this for a while because I already have a brow gel open that I'm using right now, so I'm just gonna put this in my drawer as a backup. And I got and this is a fairly new product. It's not extremely new because I've seen videos on it already for a little bit. And it's the brow pencil. I know that it had a longer name than that. I feel like it did. But this is the brow pencil in neutral brown. I've never used this before, and I will do a video on this and see how I feel about it. I do get a decent amount of products, but this is the color, which I had to go over it a few times to get it that opaque, but if you lightly feather, which I'll show you what it looks like when you lightly feather, it like just like looks like little brow hairs, but I'm sure this will be pretty good. I've seen a lot of videos on this, and I got something I was really excited about was that they came out with a highlighter palette, and this is the E.L.F Illuminating Palette. When you look at it online, I'm just going to take it out of the packaging right now. It looks kind of like the lighting powders, but there's, as you can see, there's 4 different colors. I don't think that these are going to be like the pow, like shimmer in your face highlights, but this is what they look like That's kind of a crappy swatch, but I'm gonna do a video on those. I'm gonna put a little bit on of that first color mixed with a little bit of that second color. Yeah, so that's what the first two colors on the top mixed together looks like on my cheeks. Comes in a packaging similar to the contour palette and the blush palette, which I have both of. And for another palette, I got the E.L.F Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette. And it's just a matte shadow palette, as you can tell from the name of it. And it comes in similar packaging to the prismatic palette, and that's what that looks like. And I'm gonna swatch the colors. Those on my hand. I'll do a better, more in-depth swatch video soon, because right now, like, I'm filming this at night because I just wanted to get it filmed, like, because I was excited about the E.L.F stuff that I got in the mail. And those are the last colors. These ones at the bottom. Like I said, a better, more in-depth swatch video will be coming soon, and I will review that palette as with the other stuff that I received. The quality is decent, and I think this palette was like $10. Kathleen likes talk about that palette, and she purchased that palette and seemed to like it a lot, so I'm hoping that that's pretty good. As you can probably tell, most of the things that I purchase are because of other YouTubers that I watch. YouTube is an enabler. Another thing that I got is the Shine Eraser Oil Blotting Sheets. These were, I think, $1, if I have it correct. These were $1. There's 50 sheets in there. And I use blotting sheets sometimes because I get oily in my T-zone. Next thing that I got from E.L.F is the Illuminating Mist and Set, which this is new. I know that this just came out because when I was on the site, this was, the delivery experience wasn't bad, but what ended up happening was that the products went to my old address in South Carolina instead of coming here for some reason. And I think that had to do with my PayPal account because I used PayPal to pay for them. And my PayPal, I think, had that address. So it went to that address, and I waited like 2 weeks for this package. But, well, not 2 weeks, because probably about a week and a half for this package. But yeah, so, but back onto the product. This is the Illuminating Mist and Set. I'm not going to open this or start using it yet, just because of the fact that I already have 2 other setting sprays. I bought this one before I bought the other one that I bought, which is also in this haul. But yeah, so I have 3 setting sprays right now. Yeah, it has the same packaging as the standard, the regular mist and set. So yeah, I'm sure that I'll be a fan of this. I'm just hoping it doesn't have flecks of glitter in it, which I've heard that it doesn't, but I'll do a review on this definitely.